Good morning, class. People, please stand up. We have another educator here. Another teacher say good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Francis and I'm from Cape Town and we're from Cravenby Secondary School.
Hi, I'm Arvia Samsuri and I'm from Cape Town and I attend Cravenby Secondary School.
Okay. What is important to you?
What's most important to us is more of a unity and respect amongst each other.
Yeah, and like our culture and stuff and the way we treat other people.
Good morning, Mrs. No. Sasha again. Good morning, sir and ma'am. Good morning, sir and ma'am. And how are you today?
Very well, thank you. How do you think Africa is viewed around the world?
Well, it can be misinterpreted by many people, thinking it's like everybody's running around and whatever, animals walking around and so forth. So many people misinterpret Africa and they don't see the good things also, only it's negative.
Well, I basically also think the same thing because, I mean, in other countries, I think Africa is viewed as a place, as like a safari, you just see trees and stuff. They don't think like maybe houses exist or something like that.
Goeiemôre klas, my naam is Kelly Staal. Goeiemôre klas, my naam is Kelly Staal. En vandag gaan ek praat oor vroue en kindermishandeling in ons land Suid-Afrika. Het jy geweet, elke dag word vroue en kinders mishandel in ons land. Om mishandel te word, betekent om misbruik te word. Dit vind plaas wanneer een partij die ander mishandel. Die voorkoms van dit is dat in die meeste gevalle word die misdaden nie aangemeld. Die rede daarvoor is omdat hulle skaam of skuldig voel en probeer om dit te vermy. Navorsing deur sulke geslagsgerechtigheid het bewys dat jong mans
To know more about the country and know more about the different cultures in the country and how diverse the country is.
For Africa, I would wish that everyone would come together, unite, and especially respect one's culture because we're not the same.
Oh, no.
So tomorrow is
Come, two lines.
Last one we did yesterday, we said, okay, this is for instance this, or between carbon and chloride. What did we do? You subtract the electron negativity.
I hope our economy gets better. We become more developed and there's more freedom in the country.
and less crime.
Poverty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll finish other
And I degrees to be recognized internationally, because at the moment they're not. So, well, not all of them, so that would be nice. And that our country keeps on developing forward and not moving backwards. So, yeah.
Hope South Africa wins the Rugby World Cup.
Yes.
Good. Thank you very much. Ready? There we go.
And I'm 17 years old.
Hello, I'm Denal and I'm 17 years old.
Hello, I'm also Denal and I'm also 17 years old.
Hello, my name is Fabio and I'm also 17 years old.
Okay. What is important to you?
I think being able to live freely in South Africa, that's important, to be able to, not worry about crime in the streets. But there is still crime in South Africa, so we're not 100% there, but that's important to me, being able to live freely and
also,
safely.
right now, I think most of the South Africans are worried about getting a proper job and being able to support themselves financially and their families.
Family is important to me.
Your family is the most important thing.
Yeah, family is probably the most important thing to me. My family and my friends.
What do you think the rest of the world thinks about Africa?
Well,
there's a bad perception because of crime.
We
and
might have a bad reputation.
Not a bad reputation, I think it's their perspective on it, you know what I mean? Like, they think that if they come here they're going to get robbed, or we've got some people, some countries, I've heard of countries thinking we have lions in our backyard.
And we ride on elephants and stuff.
That's not South Africa.
No, that's not true, definitely not.
But South Africa, it can be a good place, but I think the world's perception is it's a bad place, like it's crime.
What's it got to do with arts and culture? It's a mind map. And then I told you, I'm not only teaching you a skill, how to improve your study methods. Sorry, it looks some cons. I've got a bit of flu. Not only to improve your study methods, but also to show you that you can use both sides of the brain. That's now in orientation. I've explained to you that most people only use one side of their brain. The other one is there, but it's asleep. They don't use it that often. So what we need to do, especially in this subject, we need a lot of creativity, creative juices we need in this class. All right. So most of us we use
South Africa in a positive light.
Definitely. I remember being in Longstreet where the draw for the World Cup was in. It was great. I saw there were Chinese, Nigerians, people from all over Africa came to Cape Town to express their feelings about the World Cup coming to Africa, and everyone was united, and it was great. It was perfect. You saw people in the townships where you normally don't see white people, like in Shubins and stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah, I think the World Cup brought us all together, and it was a good thing because it felt like I was home, and which I was home, but with everyone, with all that love of all different people's kind of love, it was great. It really did bring the whole world together as one.
Yeah. I think the World Cup showed the world that we as South Africa are united and we're not so behind as what they think, and that we were actually able to pull it off, as many people had doubts in with us being able to do it, and we actually did pull it off.
Yeah, and we proved all over the world that we can do anything in Africa. It doesn't matter if we World Cup, rugby, everything. We number one. We're always number one.
Well, for me, the World Cup did us much needed justice. Yes, that's the word. Yeah, because with everything, honestly, even if still 15 years of racism out, I think still people thought that, the black people are going to sit in there and then the white people are going to be sitting there, which is not the case. And because with the World Cup, with the soccer Friday, even white people, Buddha men were dressed in soccer kits, and that was really rare because they're all rugby. And I think it just united us as a country, and it also showed people that, we can do anything that we put our mind to it. It doesn't matter. The crime was low, which we really have a high crime, but it was really low, and it was very good for us. We needed that And I hope we do it with the Proteas as well, the cricket cup as well.
5 years. We only worked it out now for 3 years, and then number 2, being asked, show the amount. If they give you the amount, they give you 1